Previously on Fishing from Nothing to a Hyperion, we laid out the rules to this series and started out with absolutely nothing but a fishing rod. We then worked our way up to a winter rod, to some salmon armor, and a couple million coins in the purse. How much more will we accomplish today? It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to episode number 2 of Fishing from Nothing to a Hyperion. We grinded a ton last episode and ended off with about 2.5 mil in our purse. As you can tell, we then did some more fishing, and we are now at 3.5 mil in our purse. Plus, we can hit the bazaar and claim up another 2 mil worth of lily pads, Titanic XP bottles, and enchanted ink sacks. So to start today off, we've got 5.5 million coins to spend. We're gonna hit the auction house and try to buy a rod of champions. This rod is gonna start off at plus 4% sea creature chance and plus 90 fishing speed. But then when we enchant it up with all this good stuff, it will get to plus 90 fishing speed and 9% sea creature chance. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and buy is just an aspect of the end. These guys are pretty cheap. I'm going to grab one for 165k, and it's literally just for moving around. I think it's worth the money for the quality of life it adds. Following that, I think it's time to pick up our very first god potion. We'll drop 420k on that guy. Not going to lie, that was kind of a steal. But that thing kind of goes hand in hand with a booster cookie, which are getting pretty cheap. So let's throw in a buy order for one of those as well. Only 2.5 mil. After claiming, we can eat and consume both of those. The cookie buffs and god pot effects will help us get our fishing level up so much. It's going to be awesome. Now, as some more smaller things, let's go ahead and just buy some cheap talisman. We'll also get a sea creature artifact for 15% less damage from sea creatures. Then we can throw all of those in the accessory bag with the fish affinity talisman we got last episode. And we can run over to Maxwell in the hub to throw on some basic reforge for now, maybe disciplined. Then we've got 1.8 mil left, which I think we're going to throw on an expertise book. And while that order is still getting filled, we're going to go ahead and claim up our cakes for some free buffs. Expertise is actually taking a while, so we're just going to wait and let our bits accumulate. But I know things have been going very fast here to start off. So I'd like to take a second to say thank you all for all your support on the previous episode. If you liked that one, I'm sure you're going to love this one. So hit that like button, subscribe, sit back, and relax. We got tons of comments on that last one, many of them being super supportive, which I love, but also many of them having tips and advice. So throughout today's episode, I want to progress by trying some fishing strategies that you guys proposed in comments on episode 1. The first strategy that we're going to attempt is Carrot King Fishing. The Carrot King sea creature is unlocked at fishing skill 15, and it drops a lucky clover core, which goes for almost 5 million coins. Now, it has a really rare chance to drop that thing, but all you need is some carrot bait, which we can claim up, and a rabbit axe, which you can get by carrying a rabbit all the way up to Jake's house. Come on, buddy. This thing is only 1,000 coins, and it adds +2 loot to every rabbit drop. And while we're here, we might as well catch an oasis rabbit and carry him up to the shack so that we can buy the lucky dice and apply it to our rod. Anyway, with the proper bait and the proper axe, we can go ahead and start fishing for the Carrot King. So once you catch him up, you want to damage him a little bit with a normal weapon, and then finish him off with the rabbit axe, praying for that lucky clover core drop, which I did not get. I think it actually has a 0.6% drop rate, so it is quite rare, but every time you do get one and you kill it with this rabbit axe, you actually get 3. So that's 15 million coins when it drops. So hopefully we can get that sometime soon. Let's see how long it takes. Come on, baby. Oh. Some fairy trousers, but that definitely wasn't from that kill. Legendary sea creature? Okay. Very nice, very nice. We got the water hydra head drop. I know a lot of you guys commented that I should even have bought the hydra head, and I was about to, but decided to go for the full salmon set instead. This thing does have an extra 0.3% sea creature chance, but honestly, I'm having so much fun just like using the full set ability in the water here, that even though it would be an upgrade, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that thing. I'll throw it up for 92k. Carrot King! Another attempt at the goods here, and we got a rabbit hat. Oh my god. And we got the 3 lucky clover cores. We are nuts, dude. We've probably been doing this for about an hour now. The lowest one is 6 million coins. That means we just made 18 mil. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to throw them up for sure. We're going to go 5.99 mil a pop. And boys, we just like tripled our net worth on this profile. So this strat is working pretty well. Let's keep at it. And another Carrot King, literally like 5 catches later. Can we go for another 18 million coins profit? Find out in 3, 2, 1. Dang, no drops there. So here's another Carrot King, and we didn't get anything, but if you did see my inventory, we were able to catch the tail end of a spooky event, so we did get a few items to sell. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bazaar to sell these werewolf skins for 230k. Then we got this bat person talisman, which I was going to sell, but now that I think about it, we can probably just go ahead and throw it in our own accessory bag. And you know what? Let's actually do the same with this lucky hoof. Then we'll go ahead and throw the purple candies that we got in the bazaar along with the green candies. Back to Carrot King fishing. Bank. Ready? Bank. Dang. Dude, with the power of the Rage Train stream in the background, I have to get it. Oh. Yo, I'm crazy, boys. I'm crazy. AH. Lucky Clover Core. 6.19 mil a pop. Man, let's go for 6.15 mil. Bro, that's crazy. So we started with 1,000 carrot bait, right? Well, we've been going for quite a while, and we're actually down to just under a stack. We got our first triple Lucky Clover Core in like the first stack, and our second triple Lucky Clover Core in our last stack. So that's kind of crazy. But let's just go ahead and finish off this last 50 bait. Then we can hit the AH and claim up 35, almost 36 million coins. Boys, we are rich. We also caught a lot of fairy pieces, which we can throw on the AH, and a lot of rabbit hats, but unfortunately we can't really sell those. Now guys, at this point, because of the type of fishing that we just did, we have a lot more money than I was expecting. Like, there really isn't that much we need to buy right now. We could go ahead and grab sponge armor, but I think I'm actually going to wait till we have the level for shark scale armor. We could also go ahead and buy a new rod, but I think I'm just going to wait till we can upgrade this guy ourselves. So what's really holding us back is our fishing level, and so to support that growth, I think we're going to go in on a pretty high level Squid Pet. These guys are pretty expensive, as it's probably going to be about 11 mil. Like, I think we're going to go ahead and grab this guy for 11.5 mil. And it actually looks like we don't have enough bits for an auto pet roll just yet, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll wait off on that, and for now we'll just grab an expertise as well as a sea creature enrichment. Now we got the expertise to throw on the rod, obviously, and we got the enrichment because we're actually going to buy a shark tooth necklace for 4.4 mil. Now I don't know if it was a great idea to get the legendary one instead of the purple one, but I'm going to hope some fishing festivals come soon and apply that thing before throwing it in the accessory bag. Anyway, it is now time to move into a new type of fishing, and that is going to be squid fishing. We're going to need to do a couple things here, and that's going to be craft up a squid hat. For one, we'll reforge and then throw that guy on, and then we're also going to want to buy a new cookie because our last one ran out, and actually let's go ahead and get 2 of them. Now, as we eat these up, we can make our way over to the park where we can go crazy on these squids. Now, why is this supposed to be a pretty good money-making method? Well, ink sacks sell for kind of a lot, for absolutely no reason. Like, we've got 8 enchanted ink sacks right here, and they would go up for 630k. So if you kill the squids with this squid pet, you get an 82% chance to get double drops, and then combined with the rain from the park, you get faster fishing speed, more squids, and it's just overall pretty solid. Anyway, I hope this works well for me. Let's spend a couple hours here, and we'll see how we do. Ink sacks have started coming in well, and expertise is up to level 3. I caught a level 1 epic squid pet. Very nice, very nice. We just, I think, maxed out the ink sack collection. 4k, very nice, very nice. There's a squad squid fishing in this lobby. Expertise is up to 4. More rain, more rain, more rain. Water Hydra. Ooh, it dropped Luck of the Sea 6. Could sell it for 127k, but I think we're actually going to throw it on the rod. And at this point, I think we've used just about 1,000 bait, which is just as much bait as I used on the last money-making strategy. So I think we should check where we're at. After clearing ink sacks from our fishing sack, and I guess the lily pads as well, we come to about 1.5 stacks of ink sacks and 28 lily pads. That's going to be about 6.6 6 million coins and about 670k respectively. Obviously, we have a bunch of other random loot here that I don't think would go for too much, except for maybe these grand experience bottles will take 100k there. We also got about 150k worth of fishing XP boosts, which we've sold on the auction house. So about 1,000 bait and 7.5 million coins. Now, I don't think that's bad at all, but it's not nearly as good as the other strategy. Guys, I was legit just about to totally change up what we're doing, but a bit of an update has actually dropped for fishing, so I say we explore that real quick. The first thing is that there's a new enchant for rods. It's called Piscary, and it basically just adds some fishing speed, so I will definitely throw that on right away. Next up, there's this stuff called Chum. You get it by killing a sea creature nearby a chum bucket, so let's go ahead and buy a chum bucket, I guess. They're probably going to be a little overpriced right now, but let's see if we can get one for 125k. There it is. Now, I think you want to throw it down next to other people who have chum buckets, so I just threw mine right here, and then you go ahead and fish. Now, I believe when I catch a sea creature and then you kill it, you get some chum. Anyway, you keep fishing, you catch it up, and then you can sell it, I guess, or you can put it in the chum bucket. But I sold a little bit, so I've got, 400k, pretty simple stuff, and we're just gonna keep doing this and try and get ourselves a lot of chum. It's been no time at all, and I'm already up to 32 chum. And again, it's a new update, so I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but I think I'm just gonna sell it. So these 32 should get me some pretty decent money. It's been like 3 minutes, guys, and we made a mil. This is kind of OP. Let's claim the AH. We've got another million coins worth of chum. Another million coins, gang. I think we're up to like 3 or 4 mil profits now. So I've been fishing up more creatures, selling more chum, and somebody pointed out that my net worth is already about 50 mil. So that's pretty hype. Then they continued to ask what fishing level I am, and boys, we are 99% of the way to fishing level 21. So let's just cast this rod a few more times. And bang, there it is. Anyway, I'm thinking a little bit more chum fishing, and then we'll maybe try something else. And here we are. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up my last chum bucket. We'll throw it on the auction house as we claim some of our sold items. Our purse is now up to 32.5 million coins, which is awesome. And actually, we do have those bizarre items that we sold earlier, which we can claim. So that's going to be, what is it, like over 8 mil from right here. Then since we did a lot more fishing in the park, we can go ahead and empty the ink sacs and lily pads from our fishing sack. Then throwing those ink sacs on the AH, we'll have another 6 million coins coming in soon. But I think it's time we try out one final money-making method for the day, and that money-making method is actually going to be in the mines. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and claim up all that we're selling. Then we'll make some purchases, starting with some auto pet rules. After claiming these, we can go to the pet menu and create 2 new rules. Whenever we throw our fishing hook, let's bring out the ammonite pet. And when we enter combat, so when we kill a mob, we will bring out the squid pet. Then we can hit the auction house. I think we should buy one of those new bracelets that just came out with the chum update. This thing will give me +1 fishing speed and +1 sea creature chance. Then also with the new update, there is a new chum related accessory. These tallies are pretty expensive. It's going for 2.4 mil, but we might as well grab one up. And then finally, for this next money-making method, we're gonna have to buy some sort of a pickaxe just to move around. So I'll go ahead and grab a jungle pick. We'll go ahead and throw efficiency 5 on that guy, and then warp to the mines and hop in the crystal hollows. Now, I'm still not a high enough level to be able to fish for lava worms, but I can fish in here for water worms. These things only require fishing skill 15, which I obviously have, and they still drop worm membrane, which sells for quite a bit. So I'll toss out any items that I get from mining to the fishing location, but essentially, according to this comment, I'm going to want to run into the goblin holdout and find a pool of water to fish at. So let's see if this works. Maybe we can just block off an area real quick and toss our rod. And then when these beautiful creatures appear, we're going to kill it and hope for a good drop. Worm membranes are what we want, and they have a 15% chance of dropping. So let's give this strategy about 1,000 bait and see where we end up. Come on, baby. Guys, it's been like half an hour and we still haven't even gotten one worm membrane. Rod just upgraded to expertise 6 right there. Just hit 2,500 sea creatures and claimed our rare dolphin. And there we have fishing level 22 checked off. At this point, we have gone through 1,000 bait, 4 worm membranes, but unfortunately, we have really only ended up with 15 of them, which is only going to be about 750,000 coins. Now, it's not all that bad, though, because we did catch the legendary Emperor sea creature while we were in the mines, and it dropped this skull, along with a Blessing 6 book, which goes for almost 4.5 million coins. So we'll definitely get to selling all of that stuff as soon as the bazaar is no longer disabled, but I think that is going to do it for today's video. XP is still what I need, so we're going to continue grinding for that next episode, and we're probably also going to go for those Carrot Kings again, because that strategy was a complete success. Anyway, we did start with nothing, and we're ending off episode 2 with almost 50 million coins in the purse, so the progress has been insane, and I'm sure it will continue. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to smack that like button and subscribe. We are closing in on 69,000 subs, which is crazy, but it's also a really funny number. So I would love for you guys to go ahead and hit that button. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. I'll see you on the next one. Adios and goodbye.